Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is Bobby GZ coming to you straight out of Reyes Billiards in Sanford, Florida. This is day number 4 of the Alfa Jacoby Classic 2023. Welcome to the free preview there for the Facebook members that are watching right now. You guys get to watch this one match for free, then we'll be switching it back over to the pay-per-view live stream. So if you haven't got your pay-per-view pass as of yet, please do so as soon as you can. ReyesBilliards.com. Still a lot of great matches in store for today. We are down to our last 6 in the Open 10-ball event. We have Mark Estiola from the Philippines, young gun. 790 Fargo versus Reyes Gomez, who just recently moved to the Orlando area. Fargo rate 662. Reyes definitely no stranger to the game. I think pretty much everybody knows who this guy is. He's been out and about, I guess, in the market for quite some time now. Another great shooter. It's probably Fargo. His Fargo probably doesn't quite reflect what he should be. Definitely shooting pretty good. This is his first match in the losers bracket to give you an idea how good he's been playing throughout the tournament. We did start out with 40 plus players in this event. We are down to our last 6. We also have the Open 9-ball bar box tournament going on as well. We have the winner's bracket match going on right now with Cassius Royale versus Jesus Atencio. Jesus is one of the guys in the hot seat match against Joven Bustamante coming up in the next round on the main feature table for the 10-ball open. Right now he's playing against Cassius in the Open 9-ball bar box tournament. On the second live stream, or actually that's on the 5th live stream, table 5. We don't have anything going on the second live stream, table number 3 at the moment. We got a couple players that are playing the 9-ball right now that need to come over and play the 10-ball when they get done with their 9-ball. So as far as stream is concerned, I've got 2 live streams going on right now. Of course, we have the free preview right now. Mark Estiola from Philippines versus Reyes Gomez on table number 1. And then live stream number 3, which is the Open 9-ball bar box. It's Cassius Royale versus Jesus Atencio. And it looks like Reyes Gomez took the first game against Mark Estiola. Estiola, I think is how you pronounce that. Estiola. Mark's at the table right now. He's got a great chance to tie this ball game up at 1-1. This is a race to 7 in the one-loss side of the event. Like I say, we are going to have the hot seat match coming up next, right after this event, or right after this match. Joven Bustamante versus Jesus Atencio. You guys get your pay-per-view passes in. We're going to probably start immediately if the guys are done with their 9-ball as soon as this match is finished. Good position for the 10-ball with Mark. He's going to be looking at tying this ball game up. And there you go. We have a ball game, folks. Could very well be a heel thriller. On paper, Mark Estiola is definitely going to be a favorite to win this match. But like I said, Reyes Gomez is certainly shown his presence here in this event, so you can never count that guy out. You guys do me a favor and share the preview stream for me out there on Facebook. I would certainly appreciate it. Where'd that come from? From where? Do they do that here? Oh, I didn't know they did that here. I just ate. I don't know how many eggs they gave me, but it was a lot. Bacon and toast. All right. Looks like Mark Estiola getting it done. 2-1 over Reyes Gomez at the moment. I'd like to take this time out to say thanks to our sponsors for helping us make this event possible. Yeah, we're on a player timeout. Didn't realize they were leaving, but I guess it's perfect timing.
Crypto world is about to change, introducing Alpha Coin, the official cryptocurrency of billiards worldwide. It's the perfect solution for poor players and citizens to transact, store assets, invest and gain in multiple ways. Alpha is also the currency of alphabets.com, the official billiards gaming site. Don't miss out, invest, trade and win. Go to alphacoin.io to set up your wallet and get in on the action. With more than 300 million players worldwide, don't be controlled, be free, be an alpha.
Still waiting for one of the players to come back. Those of you that do have the pay-per-view pass, stream number 3, Jesus Atencio versus Cassius Royale, right here out of the Orlando area, playing one of the monsters of the world pool today, Jesus Atencio. He's trailing the match 2-4 right now. Those of you that are on Facebook want to join in on the fun, easily go to rockbilliards.com and pay for your pay-per-view pass. We'll be having some ladies events on the 9-ball 7-foot bar box tables a little bit later on as well. I'll probably switch it over right after this match that you're watching right now on the open 9-ball bar box. All right, so here we go. Mark Estiola to break. I I still don't see his opponent, so maybe he's taking a practice break. We'll see. Or maybe he's taking a practice run while he's waiting on his opponent. Guess that's exactly what he's doing. Still waiting for his opponent to come. We also have the likes of Rodney Morris in the house. Still on the winner side of the open 9-ball bar box. We have Julio Burgos still in the open 9-ball bar box tournament. I did post the brackets on one of the flyers just a while ago if you guys want to go check it out. Mike DeLauder playing Greg Pugh in the open 9-ball tournament. It's another great matchup there. All right, here we go. Reyes Gomez finally reappeared. Let's get this shindig started once again. Looks like Mark Estiola has the next break. The score for the Cassius Royale versus Jesus Atencio open 9-ball bar box. Still currently 4-2, Jesus. All right, here we go to break. Mark Estiola, rack number 4, leading the match 2-1 over Reyes Gomez. Solid break. Ooh, 2-ball just pushes the 6-ball in. And look where the cue ball ended up. Very, very ugly. Push out was called. I don't think Reyes can afford to give this back because Mark Estiola is playing really, really good. If he doesn't like the shot, he'll at least play a safe. Send the cue ball back up table. I mean the 1 ball or the 2 or the 1, either one. Did he hit that ball? Yeah, I thought I saw it moved. Great hit by Reyes. Talk about thin. He just barely touched the paint on that 1 ball. Wow. It's kind of the same shot that Mark has, except he's a little closer to the 1 ball. So hitting it's not going to be near as difficult. And where's the cue ball going? All right, well, it's not the toughest of hits. He can't see the 1 ball directly, so he's going to have to go to the bottom rail here and try to kick it in the side pocket. And he just called the left side pocket. See how good he hits it. All right, not good enough. Does make a good hit, and he gets a rail, so Mark back into the table and still doesn't have anything on the one ball. Don't believe he can cut this ball in the side. It's a little past the side pocket line, so he's going to be looking at playing a save. And he's got a whole cluster down there to work with. Nicely done by Mark. Looking at a one-rail kick here for Reyes Gomez. I would assume he would go to the other side rail over here. If he kicks at it this way, he can kick the one ball over here. If he hits it just right, cue ball could drift behind these balls or somewhere in between these balls. A lot of good can happen. He's got the jump cue out. I'm really surprised. Really surprised he's going for this 1-10 combo. Look how close he came to making that ball. Either way you look at it, that was pretty much a sellout shot. I mean, you'd have to expect a miracle to pull that kind of shot off, especially this early in the day. But he certainly made a great attempt at it. I wouldn't say it was a free shot because he was always going to leave Mark some kind of shot. I like the safety play a little bit better, especially this early in the match. And Mark is probably going to make him pay for that jump shot. Just calling the foul ball, 2-5 combination. Ooh, that's a close one there. Not sure. He may be able to make this. Getting position on the three is going to be very sensitive. He's shooting at it like he's got the whole pocket, which apparently he did. Nicely done. That was a great shot. It's a little straight in, so Mark's probably going to be forced to play the 4-up table. That's exactly what he's pointing at here. All right. Good shot. Now he's going to need a better one here for the 4-ball. He's going to have to put some very high English on it. Try to miss the side pocket as he's going up table for the 7. Well, that ball was actually a lot straighter than one that appeared on my monitor. Some like to go 2 rails, some like to just go 1 straight to the center of the table. I think that's ideal for this particular shot. Nicely done by Mark Estiola, and he's looking pretty good to get out this rack to take a 2-game lead over Reyes Gomez. Straight in on the 10, and Reyes gives it to him. So there you have it. Mark Estiola up 3-1 over Reyes Gomez, and Reyes has to break. Rack number 5. Guys, don't forget to share the stream for me if you don't mind. I would greatly appreciate it. We need to get some more viewers up in here, get this party started right. We have Nikki Cuellar playing Helene Calkin for the hot seat. For the hot seat right now. So the winner is going to be guaranteed second place. Loser is going to be guaranteed third place. And I think that's pretty much all this ladies event is going to pay. I would assume 3, but possibly 2. There's 13 players. Nice jump by Reyes Gomez. Makes a good hit. Unfortunately, the 6 ball dresses it up for Mark. Still have the 4-5 to deal with. I think if he wants to try to break that open, he's going to have to hit this cue ball very high with a whole bunch of inside English. I don't think he has any chance of getting to it, drawing the ball. Nothing else, he'll just play shape for a safety. All right, he tries to run into it. Oh, wow. He did pretty much about the best that he could do considering the circumstances. He had to turn that ball a lot. So you're looking at a safety here. Probably just going to duck the cue ball behind the 5. Like so. Nicely done by Mark. And Reyes is going to come to the table probably with a 2-rail kick. I don't think he can go 1 because of the 7 balls probably in the way. All right, here we go. 2-rail kick. Trying to get behind it. Play it in the side pocket. And didn't quite get behind it, but he's going to get a nice roll here. Made a great kick. You do got to hit it to get a good roll, so part number 1 successfully completed. All right, Mark's got a 1-rail kick shot here at the 4 ball. And you see where he's pointing, so he's trying to kick it in the corner pocket. When the ball's that close to the rail, it's a lot easier to kick these balls in the pocket like that, especially when you're used to kicking balls like this. It's not far-fetched to really honestly play that ball like he just did. That was a great attempt. I believe Reyes may have enough of this ball to make this, and he did. Nicely done. Needs to the 9 get out of the way, and it's good. All right, so Reyes is looking at getting a little bit closer to Mark. If he can finish this game, he's only going to be down 1 game rather than 2 or 3. He's got great shape on the 6 ball, which leads perfect position for the 7 and the 8. And you have to draw off the 8 to get to the 9, more than likely in the same pocket that the 8 ball is going to go in. And then naturally we see where the 10 ball is. All right, he's got the perfect angle. You can go 1 rail or 2 rails. Some like to show off with the cue ball and go forward, spin it 2 rails. All right, well, here's probably sitting really straight on that ball, so he just stopped the cue ball right there, and he'll stop it again right here on the 9 ball. There you go, nicely done, and Reyes Gomez gets within 1 from Mark Estiola. Mark has to break, rack number 6, leading this match 3-2 over Reyes Gomez. And let's see if we can get an update on the score over here for Jesus Atencio versus Cassius Royal. Looks like Jesus has 5 and Cassius has 3. So you guys that are on the Facebook, haven't got your pay-per-view pass yet, should go ahead and get it now. It's still worth it. $14.95 for the remainder of the day. It's going to be a lot of good pool going on the rest of the evening. Still a lot of great players left in the event for the 9 ball. And We have 6 really good players for the 10 ball. We have the ladies event. I believe there's 6 players left in it. We'll be showing some of that as well. All right, here we go. Mark the break. Wow. Definitely didn't see that happening. It was at the 2 ball there by the 5. Yeah, it's a pretty much wired combination, so that's not really going to present any kind of issue for Reyes as he runs into it. So now it's a huge issue. He's not very happy with that shot. He is not very happy at all. He cannot believe he just touched that 5 ball. Wow. Now it's going to be forced to play a safe. Just push the 2 behind the 5 and leave the cue ball on the rail, like so. One of my favorite saying is, I can mess up a wet dream, and that's kind of what Reyes Gomez just did. It was a very nice layout until he ran into the 5 ball. Everything else is completely wide open. I mean, it's almost like a dream out. That's the reason why I say that. All right, 1 rail, kicking this 5 ball in. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. Nicely done. Nicely done. Perfectly straight in on the 2 ball, and now it looks like Mark's going to have the dream out. Yeah, stop shot for the 4. 4 in the side pocket. He's got a couple options. Pretend probably just draw it back a little bit and shoot the 6 in the opposite side pocket, as he does. Like I said, it's a tic-tac-toe. Now what I expect him to do is I expect him to run this 6 ball into that 9. It's hanging close enough to that side pocket. You don't want to have to play position for that 9 ball being that close to that side pocket and on the rail. So I expect him to run this ball into the 9, get it off the rail. He's not going to have a problem with position on the 7, so just focus on hitting that 9 ball. And he missed the whole 9 ball. I think he was trying to hit it. He doesn't look like he's very happy with that particular shot. So now he's going to have to play good shape here to get on this 9 ball from the 8. Roberto Gomez wants to get in on the action. Take care of that real quick. All right, here we go. He's got a pretty good straight in line, and he's standing right in front of him. I can't believe Roberto's right there. All right. Shot of the game right here. Not really for sure what Roberto's doing there. Mark's looking at him like, what are you thinking? That's funny. Roberto's sitting there just joking away with somebody. Wow. It's not phasing Mark's game one bit. I tell you what, that's the thing about the Filipino players. They don't see anything going around the table. If they're not jumping on the table, they don't know what in the world is going on. Talking about concentration and focus, that's what it's all about. To be a very good pool player, that's what you have to be able to do. Most people would have stood up and looked at Roberto like, what in the world are you doing? What are you thinking? I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes through people's mind when you see something like happening right there in front of you while you're down shooting. But it didn't faze Mark one bit. Yes, he's a Filipino player, and there you go. His concentration was like on point. I don't know if I would have made it through that rack with Roberto doing all of that in front of me. but that's something that they get used to while they're playing over there. So you know that's I guess a pretty good trait about the Filipino players. They're so used to the table being so crowded. One little person's not going to phase them, much less 100. And I've seen plenty matches in the Philippines where there's no room to see any other table on the scene except for the one that they're playing on, because there's so many people just crowded around that one particular table. That's all you see. And these guys maintain their focus like it's crazy, unbelievable how good their focus is. So anyhow, enough of that. Mark Estola's trying to get it done here. Great position on the 4-ball. Nice shot on the 3. Great position on the 4. And we got another routine out. And look at that 9-ball. It's almost exact same spot it was in a while ago. Just a few inches further down the rail, but it's still in that same vicinity. It's kind of weird how that worked out, especially with 2 different breakers. All right, I guess he got 2 straight in on this 8-ball, so he's looking at possibly doing the 8-10 combination. It looks pretty wired. Nope, he doesn't like it, and I think he should have took it. I think he should have risked it that time. Fortunately, the 10-ball gets in the way. So if we can get an update here on Jesus Atencio. Looks like Jesus Atencio is on 7 now. 2 games away from winning that match against Cassius Royale. All right, here we go. 1 rail kick on the 8. And again, this is another one, they're close enough to the ball where they can probably line this up and hit it pretty good. Which he did hit it pretty good. That's about all I can say for that one. All right, see if Reyes Gomez can hold his mental game down. Stroke this ball and just kind of jab it straight across the table. All right. Obviously, the lines look a little different on my monitor because I really thought he had enough angle to just slide it over. But apparently it was straight in. All right, so here we go. Reyes Gomez to make a nice shot here on the 9 to get position on the 10. Oh, and he puts it in. He's not quite straight in on the 10, so he should still be okay. This is the decrease that lead once again, and he does it. Still only down 1 rack to Mark Estiola. Estiola, I'm sorry. I think that's how you actually pronounce his name. Estiola. It's kind of tongue twisting for me, but anyhow, you guys get the idea. Great match. We're looking at could possibly be a hill thriller for you guys. I'm sure the next matches that you're about to see are probably going to be ending the same way. Let's see if we can get an update on the women's event. Nikki Cuellar versus Helene Calkin, racing to 9, hot seat match. Looks like Nikki Cuellar is up in her hot seat match, 7-3 over Helene Calkin. She just made a very uncharacteristic scratch. Shoots the 3 in the side pocket and scratches in the corner. And Jesus Atencio makes it to the hill first against Cassius Royale. He's up 8-3 on the hill. And while I was doing all that, I just missed this. It looks like Mark increases lead by 2 once again. (5-3) Mark. Jesus is on the hill. 8-3. Huh? Was he? I started keeping score at 2-2. So yeah, so it couldn't have been 3-1. Yeah, it was 2-2. Rob. Jesus 3 balls away from winning his match. All right. Mark Estiola. Combination 1 to the 4. It's pretty much wired, so it's a kind of a free shot. Should always have a shot here on the 1 ball afterwards, and he does. And it still leads position for the 2, so that just makes this layout so much easier. That's the only reason why you take on a combo with ball in hand, outside of it being the 10 ball. All right, Jesus Tencio takes it down, wins his match over Cassius Royale, 9-3. All right, so we guys gonna let you watch the hot seat match of the women's right now, where it looks like Nikki Cuellar is up. She is on the hill, 8-3 over Helene Calkin. We'll try to get another 9-ball match set up for you guys on the open bar box 9-ball. I'm going to step away for a few minutes and I'll be right back. All right. As of now, I've just been told I'm going to have a great match for you guys on stream number 3, which is table 5. Rodney Morris versus Roberto Gomez. You guys don't have your pay-per-view pass yet, you're missing out, because you will not get to watch that particular match, as it's going to be on one of the other live streams. So if you want to get in on the action, there's still a lot of great players to go. I'm telling you, you're missing out. And as soon as we get done with the mainstream feature table right here, you're going to be losing your Facebook access, because I will be turning it off and switching it back to the pay-per-view. We're going to have Jesus Atencio versus Joven Bustamante. 2 really great players battling it out for the hot seat match, or for the hot seat. This is the hot seat match coming up next, right here on the feature table. As soon as these guys get done, I will be switching it back to the pay-per-view access. It's $14.95. People throw that away every day on junk, alcohol, and everything else in between. So definitely, what's $14.95? It helps the cause, helps these guys cover some of the expenses for the event, and trust me, there's a lot of them. If you don't know what goes on behind the scenes, trust me, I know. I've been there, done that, still doing it. There's a lot that goes on in advertising. There's a lot that goes on in staff. They probably had, over 10 people as far as staff's concerned just working the pool room by itself. Not to mention the people that's helping out, trying to help the tournament run nice and smooth. Not to mention me sitting here 4 days trying to give you guys some kind of commentary on some of these great matches. And Reyes Gomez is definitely a little upset as he just gives Mark those last 3 balls. And Mark is on the hill. Reyes Gomez cannot afford any more errors, or his tournament life in the 10 ball will be over. And I believe he will be getting 5th, 6th for the tournament, as there's only 6 players left in the tournament. 2 losers brackets and 1 hot seat. So if Reyes Gomez loses this match, he'll be getting 6th place, which is the same as 5th, 6th. But like I said, you guys share the stream for me. I greatly appreciate it. And it looks like Nikki Cuellar is down to the last 3 balls in her open 9-ball ladies event. She's sitting perfect on the 6. Then you have the 7, and then you have the 9. She got a little awkward on the 7 ball, so she's going to have to work some magic here. I think you're supposed to hit this with a stun draw with a touch of right English. Shoot the 9 ball in the upper left-hand corner pocket. And she had a whole lot of right English on it, but she's still good. She's got kind of a little bit of a back cut on the 9 ball, and that's to take the hot seat match right here if she can pull this last 9 ball off. Nikki's been shooting really good, and she sinks it center pocket. Nikki Cuellar takes the hot seat for this event. The ladies 9 ball open on bar box. So Nikki Cuellar is playing some really good pool this weekend. Hasn't lost a match yet, and she doesn't intend to. All right, so we're going to get ready to switch over here. Should be having Roberto Gomez versus Rodney Morse coming up next on that particular live stream. So stand by while I get that one ready. You guys enjoy the feature match table right now. Looks like Reyes is trying to stay alive. If you can sink this 1 8-ball in and follow his cue ball up without running into the 10 ball. All right. Hits it really good. Doesn't look like he's straight into me, so if he's not, he's going to go up to the top rail and back out. As he does, and he's got great speed on that to stay alive in this match. And Mark gives it to him, and I will get the other open 9-ball bar box match ready. So Rodney Morris and Roberto Gomez. Oh, I thought you said he was going to play Rodney first. So Roberto's playing who? Gears? Oh, okay. All right, so it looks like they're going to play Roberto. Like I said, things could change. Looks like they're going to play Roberto and Gearson from Peru on live stream number 2. And they're getting started right now. If you guys want to sweat that as well for the pay-per-view. So that's the other losers bracket side of the 10 ball. Roberto Gomez versus Gerson Martinez Boza from Peru. And what do you know? I already have that one set up. So as far as the ladies' events concerned, I'll go ahead and show. We have a losers bracket match on the ladies' event for the third live stream, table 5. Looks like Helene Cocken just lost the hot seat match, so they're moving on pretty fast. Just playing. Let's see if I can get a name for this lady here. All right, Brooke Dunphy. It looks like it says. Brooke Dunphy is playing Helene Cocken. This is to get to the finals. It looks like. So this is a semifinal match. So if Helene Cocken can take this, race the 7 down, she'll get to play Nikki Cuellar once again for the finals. So let me, I'll let you guys watch that for right now. And looks like the Roberto Gomez versus Rodney Morse match is not going to happen until Roberto gets done with the open 10 ball match. So you guys can watch the women's match for right now. Uh-oh. Reyes Gomez is finally trying to come alive. One more good shot here on the 9. Should get him pretty good on the 10. In the same pocket. And what do you know? Straight in for Reyes Gomez to decrease his deficit by 1 once again. He's only trailing this match 6-5. And I'm sure that's going to give Mark Estiola. I don't know why I keep saying Estiola. Estiola. I'll eventually get that right. Anyhow, so let's see what Mark has to say about that next time he's at the table. See if he's going to have a little jitter in his nerves or not, which I don't know any Filipino player that gets nervous. So let's check this out, see what happens. Thank you guys for tuning in here. Thank all of our sponsors for helping making this event possible. And here we go. Reyes Gomez to break, rack number 12. Trailing this match 5-6. Mark Estola's looked like he's got his work cut out for him. So Reyes lays down a really good break. Unfortunately, he's jacked up over the 10 ball. The 1 ball gets a little tied up with the 6 ball. So Yeah, this is looking kind of ugly. It's not really the layout you want to see when you're trying to basically fight for your life here to stay alive in this particular match. And Reyes, I think, is going to be forced to play a safety here. Just bang the one right behind the 6. That's good speed there by Reyes Gomez. And Mark's going to come to the table with a probably a 2-rail kick. Short rail, that is. He'd like to kick directly behind the 1 if he can. See, I'm thinking he's going to go this way so he can get right behind the 1, but he's going the opposite direction. He likes to kick this way better. Not really for sure why, but hey, maybe that's why. You can't hit that ball any better than that. But either way, I mean, it's still not, this is not a gimme by no means, even if he does give up ball in hand, considering where the 3 ball is. Just going to barely try to touch it, and he misses the whole ball. All right, so let's see what Mark can do with this ball in hand. Is he going to try to 3-foul Reyes Gomez for the win? I mean, that's always an option. He could bank the 1 ball if he wanted to, if he's going to try a 3-foul. Put the cue ball right here. Shoot directly at the 1. Send the 1. 1, 2, 3 rails. And leave the cue ball right here. And that will possibly put him on 2. But Mark's not looking at that. Mark's looking at what's the best way to run out. So he's probably going to put the cue ball, more than likely, with the ball in hand. He'll probably put the cue ball like right here. That way he can shoot the 1. I'm pretty sure it goes past the 8 ball. I would think so. Yeah, it goes past the 8 ball. So really the only shot he has is to play the 1 past the 8 ball. Send the cue ball like so. And he needs to get right about there where that is to play the 3 in the same pocket. That's pretty much going to be the only way that he actually runs this rack out. All right, so you can hit it to the side rail or go 2 rails, 3 rails, better yet. Looks like 2 rails instead. Yep, 1, 2. And did he hit it a little hard? Yes, he did. And that's why I thought he might opt for the 3-foul. That was a very sensitive shot on a very fast table. And Helene Calkins is looking at taking her first rack against Brooke Dunphy with a nice 5-9 combo. Actually, that's not her first rack. That's her second rack. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and update the score for, I don't know why I put Nicole's name in there. Sorry about that. All right, I got the ladies event score updated. You guys want to sweat that action there on table number 5, live stream in the pay-per-view access page. So right now, Helene Calkin is up 2-0. All right, so I didn't get to watch what happened there as I was updating the other scoring and whatnot. So it looks like Mark's got a very nice layout here. Don't really see any problems now. Nice one rail back out to the center of the table. You love to get it right about where the cue ball is right now. And that's close enough. You still have enough room to draw this ball without touching the 10 ball. And just kind of stun it straight across to the center of the table. And if he does that, not really seeing any issues here. The tougher shot's going to be getting from the 7 to the 8. And he went ahead and knocked the 10 out of the way just to make sure it wasn't going to be make sure it wasn't going to pose a problem when he did get to the 9 ball, which I kind of like that idea too. And he put it closer to the corner pocket down there. So all he's going to really have to do is just focus on making this 9 ball for position on the 10. So right now everything is pretty much cakewalk, just getting from the 7 to the 8. Once he does that, I would say this match is definitely going to be over. 2 rails, 1, 2, and he went third for good measure. Pretty good speed control there by Mark. Doesn't really want to get straight in on this 8, but he will come off the side rail, and you like to hit anywhere in this vicinity right here. Anywhere right there is going to lead the ball to here. He could draw it all the way to the end rail if he wanted, but then he'd be risk pulling it in the side pocket or risk running into the 9 ball, so I don't expect him to do that. Just a nice smooth stroke, hit it between the second and the first diamond, and right about where I pointed on the little lines there. This is great position. He can do whatever he wants. I expect him to just slow roll this ball with a touch of right hand spin. And he'd love to put his cue ball on this rail in this vicinity. If he's feeling really foggy, he'll come past the 9 and shoot it in the same pocket. But all right, so he's liking this shot on the side pocket. I didn't really think he was going to like that particular shot, but either that or he just hit it really bad. Let's see if he plays it in the side. All he has to do is slow roll it. He's going to get position on the 10. All right. Hits it very solid. And that's going to be good enough to take this match down and keep his tournament dreams alive. And there you have it, folks. Mark Estiola. Mark Estiola. What do you know? I said that right. From the Philippines. Takes down Reyes Gomez. Still, I mean, all in all, I mean, I know Reyes probably a little upset by how he played in a few of those games, but for the most part, he played some really good pool there.